Oh, welcome to my stream. So today's stream is going to be all about DeFi Kingdoms. So I'm going to start off by sharing a little bit of my history in cryptocurrency and Web3, how I got started. Then we're going to go into my goals and my strategies within DFK and how essential DFK Helper is in my goals and strategies. So don't forget to pay your entry fee, hit that like button, and let's get started. Thank you. Okay, let's F and go. Looking for group. Let's F and go. Anyways, depending on how old you are, that's going to make sense or not make sense. So, is what I want to do is I want to share my journey in Web3, and by doing that, I'm going to start with my introduction to cryptocurrency and how much I liked all that. And the reason why I want to start by explaining all that is I want to start doing some videos going into detail on my strategies and goals in DeFi Kingdom. Now, we all love DeFi Kingdom. I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you love DeFi Kingdoms. And most of my videos are going to involve the use of DFK Helper, because I don't know how anybody plays this game without Helper. Now, maybe if you only got like 50 heroes or whatever, it might work. But I tend to have multiple wallets and many heroes. So I want in the future, I'm going to go into detail each wallet and my strategy per wallet. But to start off, my strategy of gameplay may or may not be different than everyone else's. I'm not sure. I haven't really seen many people's detailed strategies and what they're doing. And I'm going to explain my journey to Web3 and kind of go over how I initially got into cryptocurrency, what I did, why I enjoyed it so much, and how do I word this? We all want to make money. Let's just face it. Money's money. We all want it. But if you're not having fun while you're doing all this, it's another job. I have enough jobs. I don't need this as a job also. I want to have fun. So let's get into my journey starting off with cryptocurrency. So when I first started doing cryptocurrency, way back when, we did a lot of mining. We all mined Bitcoin. Yay, Bitcoin. We all love Bitcoin. So these were the initial miners that we used. They were just little ASICs that were USB. You plug them into your laptop, plug them into your computer, assign them to a pool, start mining some Bitcoin. So is what attracted me to mining Bitcoin, because I really, at that point, did not think Bitcoin was going to take off. It was going to be nowhere near what it's worth or any of that stuff. It was just fun. It was new tech. It was exciting. So started mining with these guys. They were a lot of fun. You could mine, I'd say 10 plus Bitcoin a day. Back then there were like 10 cents, 50 cents, not a whole lot. And then things got really exciting. We started building some mining rigs. Now, of course, my mining rigs kind of looked more like this. Some of these other ones are really cool. I was checking this one out. Where is it? Let's go up. Let's go up. Oh, wow. I went way down. Yeah. You got something like this, but where's that? Ah, that other one's not in here no more. Oh, there it is. Look at that guy. Not very space conscious, but you know, it's cool looking. So as I was mining, I built GPU minings. I built all kinds of different miners. A lot of fun. I really enjoyed the tech. To be honest with you, I'd say 90% of the time I have no clue how many coins I was mining, how many coins I had. It was all about getting the best hash rate, lowering, raising your voltages, getting the peak temperatures on your rigs, getting the most amount of hashes with as few of failed nonces as possible. It was all about the tech and to optimize and just get your rigs doing the best they could. Now, obviously, we're making decent money by selling off the coins and stuff like that. You know, once Bitcoin started getting a little harder and harder to mine, where you had to buy the big old fancy ASICs and all that stuff, then it started to not be as profitable. But the tech was fun. The mining was fun. Figuring everything out was fun. I just had a blast mining. Forget about whether I made money or not. It was just a blast. Now, I'll be fully honest with you. Yes, I made a lot of money Bitcoin mining, Ethereum mining. I even did really good with Raven coin. Surprisingly, and one probably a lot of people haven't heard of, is Burst coin and Storage coin. I made a lot of money with what was that? Hard drive mining. And you know, trading, selling, and all that stuff. I still hold a lot of the original Bitcoin that I mined, and different wallets and stuff like that. Now I did have to transfer them all over to a Treasure, you know, my main holding wallet and stuff like that. But mainly I'm telling you this story because I want you to know that originally why I got into cryptocurrency was about the tech and the fun. It was just a blast mining. Forget about, you know, the making money part of it. You know, I go back like when Bitsby Tripping and those guys, they were just starting their channels. You know, I used to use their spreadsheets to find the right pools and all that. It was so much fun. So after a while, you know, I kind of got out of it. Didn't do a whole lot. I'd say the beginning of the last bull market, I started getting back into mining and all that stuff. Turned the few rigs that I had left that were profitable back on. Started playing with them. And right now I have 0 rigs running. I just turned off my last rig, I think like 2-3 months ago. Sold off all the parts and all that stuff. I did keep a couple of the, I have, I had a couple really nice, what are they, 2080s that I need to rebuild a PC. I want to build a wall unit for my truck. And those would work good in there. It's kind of hard with being in the truck, all the bouncing vibrations and all that stuff. It kind of really tears up the equipment. But anyways, so going on with the story, you know, I'm not mining no more, but you know, I started searching the interwebs and found these cool things called NFTs. Checked them out, looked at like Bored Apes and all that stuff, and you know, in my mind, I'm just thinking, boy, these things are kind of silly. People are paying this kind of money for this. It's making no sense to me. There's no utility. It's kind of like collecting cards, you know, like playing cards. Nothing against playing cards, or not playing cards, but like baseball cards, basketball cards. Nothing against any of that. You know, back when I was a kid, I used to collect a bunch of baseball cards and all that stuff, and it's cool. And if you're into that type stuff, more power to you. Love you for it. I just never could really get into it. That's just not my thing. But then I heard about this whole play to earn thing. And I'm like, play to earn? What is that? I want to play to earn. So then I started looking into it and started researching it and all that stuff. And is what I got out of all my researching was not necessarily the play to earn. I started thinking back to my World of Warcraft days some of them old games we used to play back then. And I kept thinking, I played the markets, I did all that stuff. Truth be told, yes, I built up some accounts and sold the accounts for a little bit of money and stuff like that. But at this point, I'm thinking this play to earn thing, I'm thinking, boy, so you're telling me all that armor that I'd just go on raid after raid after raid, and I'd get that cool piece of upgraded armor, and then I got this old armor. It's like, shit, what do I do with this now? Gotta go find an enchanter, gotta get them to disenchant it, all that good stuff. It's all I could think of when I started researching this Web3 stuff is, how cool would that be to just be able to throw it in an auction house and get real money and just go buy another upgrade or buy what I need to go farming some more stuff, what I need to go to the next raid. I'm looking at it as, you can get into this stuff and it's real world value, and you actually own the stuff. It's not just I only own the stuff when I'm logged into the game and playing. It's kind of like I physically own it, even though there's no physical item. But that whole aspect of it just kind of blew me away, and I'm like, damn, this is awesome. I want to do this. Let's go. And then, so I'm like, let's check out some games. What kind of games do we have here? What games can we get into? And let me get in here. Oops, wrong password. And the first game I came across that really looked fun to me was Zed Run. Hey, how come I'm not signed in? Oh, gotta switch networks. All this fancy crap. I actually like MetaMask. So when I hear these people are wanting to get away from using MetaMask and all that stuff, and I don't know, it's just weird to me. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to using wallets and all that. So I started playing Zed Run. The hell is that? I haven't been in here for a while. What the hell? Let's accept some cookies. So I got quite a few horses. I really enjoyed it. I got some Genesis horses. I got, everything. And I really enjoyed it, racing and all that stuff. It was cool. But it started going on and going on. It started getting a little more complicated and stuff like that. And I still enjoy it. I still enjoy playing it. It's just without a very large amount of people playing, it just makes it kind of hard. You gotta really concentrate, focus, find the right horses to go up against and all that stuff. But so bottom line is I kind of quit playing it. Obviously I kept all the horses. You can see them on the screen there. So then I started looking into some others, and I heard about this game, Axie Infinity. I'm like, let's go check that out. That looks kind of cool. So I went and bought me some Axies. Went to play the game. So two things with the game. I just didn't find it fun at all. There's a lot of people out there that love playing Axie Infinity. And I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but I actually have a guild, and I got some scholars and stuff that play for me. I still have like 4 people that are still playing Axie, and they just love it. Of course, we're not making any money on it, but anyways, they enjoy playing it. So I loan them out my Axies. But anyways, skip too far forward there. So anyways, I suck at it. I hate it. I'm like, this is no fun. So I go into the Discord, right? And I'm checking it all out. And then I hear about these people that are renting out their Axies, and people are playing them, and you split the profits. Like, what? That's kind of cool. So I'm like, oh, let's go check this out. So I went and I found me a scholar. Love the guy. Still talk to him this day. Great guy. He managed the guild for a really long time. And he started playing some Axies. Well, the first set of axes, he told me these things are junk. You need to get some better axes. So I went and got some better axes. He started playing it. I wasn't making a lot of money. I was making maybe $1, $2 a day. I'm like, huh, this is kind of all right. So I went and bought some more axes, got some more scholars, bought some more axes, got some more scholars. I'm up to where I'm making about, $100, $200 a day at this. I'm like, whoa, this is kind of cool. Then we started up the guild. We started getting some more players, got some more axes. I'm starting making more money. This is fun. I'm making money, but I'm not really enjoying the game. Because all I'm doing is managing and all that. And then I get some managers, they start managing it. Then I get into some other games and start putting scholars out, and they're playing them. And it's just, that's all I'm doing. It got to the point to where I'm like running a whole nother business. And I'm struggling because most of these people that I got in the guild, they're all from the Philippines and stuff. So communication's kind of rough. They do speak English, but it's a little different flavor of English. And they don't understand what I'm asking them to do. They don't understand why I'm getting flustered with everything. And it got to where I was just getting kind of frustrated. And I'm making decent money. I mean, outside of, some of the games that rugged, I'd say overall, I can't complain about the money I made. It's not, I definitely didn't become rich. I waited too long to sell out on a lot of stuff, and now things are the floor. Like some of these horses here, I paid, some of these I paid over $1,000 for. Some, one I paid almost $5,000 for. It's worth about $100, $150 now. So, I mean, obviously there's some big losses, but I refuse to sell anything at a loss. That's why I still hold on to, I think, 300 axes. I got, this wallet alone. I have 42 thoroughbreds. Dayton Arena, that's a complete crash. Peg Axie, let's not even talk about that because I try not to curse on streams and I got nothing but curse words for them. So basically, my Web3 journey started out fun. I had a vision. I was going to play some games, get some NFTs, start collecting, hoarding, all that good stuff, maybe sell later, maybe not sell later, but never with the intentions to earn money. Once I decided to start earning money playing the games, that's when everything went to heck. It was no fun no more. It was another business. It just wasn't gaming anymore. That's not what, in my opinion, that's not Web3. Web3's about the game ownership and all that stuff with the possibility of earning money, with the possibility of, if you're really good at the gameplay and all that stuff, actually making money. You can turn it into a job, a career, if that's something that's you want to do. For me, I don't want Web3 to be all about making money. If I make money, that's awesome. Everything I do, first goal is to do it, have fun, achieve something, meet a goal, move on. Second part is to make money. Now, a lot of people might disagree with me. I'd say 99.999% of the videos that I watch on Web3, everyone's talking about making money. Now, let's make a liar out of myself and reduce that down to, let's say, 50% of the people out there are all about making money. Now, you look at About Life podcast, you look at the Mythic Squad, you look at a lot of these people out there, they're kind of doing it right. They're doing all this summoning, they're doing this dark summoning, they're having a blast. They're not talking about how much money they're going to be making off of these NFTs, Probably in the back of their mind, they're thinking, oh gosh, I got this Dreadnought. I'm going to sell it for $1 billion, all that stuff. But it doesn't seem like that's fully what they're focused on. They're having fun. They're selling merch, they got their guilds going and all that stuff. So, yes, I do think a lot of it is about making money for them. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just not the way I want to play the game. So, let's get out of Zed Run. This is actually a pretty cool game, guys. If you guys are into the horse racing and all that stuff, check it out. It is fun. I got nothing against them. They got an awesome community. The devs, the team, I don't want to say a whole lot, but they could do a little bit better. So let's get over here. Let's talk about DeFi Kingdoms. That's what we're here for, anyways. So basically, the backstory, I started in crypto, all about the tech, all about having fun. Back of my head, yes, I thought it'd be cool to make money. It's kind of like when you're looking at lottery tickets or you buy lottery tickets, which I don't play the lottery, but I got nothing against it. I do go to the casinos and I do some gambling and stuff like that. The intent is to make millions of dollars. So, yes, my intent in playing DeFi Kingdoms, in the end, yes, I would like to make a good amount of money. But I better damn well be having fun while I'm doing it. Right now, is all I'm doing is putting money in the game. Yay! There's nothing wrong with that either. So, here's one of my accounts. So, let's talk about goals. What are my goals in the game? I got a few goals. So, as most people, one of my goals is to get a Gen Zero pair. No, I don't have a Gen Zero at all yet. I'm hoping by the end of this month I will get a Gen Zero. So, part of my strategy of getting that Gen Zero is every time I put money in the game, which is quite frequently, 10% of that money goes into a holding wallet. And that holding wallet is just saving money to get my Gen Zeros. And I should be good by the end of this month because I have a pretty good budget coming in this month to invest in Web3. I say invest, call it how you want it. It's playing money. And the way I look at that is what I invest into Web3 is what's part of my entertainment budget. So let's say I go to the casino. And this is me. Everyone else is going to have their own budget. Some are going to be way higher than mine. Some are going to be way lower than mine. I budget to spend at the tables approximately $1,000 a day. So with that said, my budget might be higher than a lot of people what I have for my entertainment budget that I've dedicated to put into the very few games that I still play within the Web3 space. Now, I'm still into DeFi Kingdoms, and I play Dragon Master, which that's going to be a whole separate video. I want to get into Dragon Master and where I'm at with that. But so much of that goes into getting a Gen Zero. Now, there's a monthly fee that I pay for DFK Helper. As you all see here, I'm on DFK Helper. I got a few wallets. Now, I'm planning on, in about a week, I want to add another 3 wallets. It's going to be kind of cool. 2 of them are experimental wallets. Got a couple strategies I want to experiment with summoning and all that. And I'll go into the individual strategies when I cover each wallet individually and what their goals are and their strategy is. Oh, shoot, truck's about ready to start. Let me turn that off. Did that work? Yeah, that worked. So, Gen Zero, it's on my list. It's one of my goals. I'm getting there. Gonna get a pair. I'm hoping by January I'll have a full set pair. So now I know you're all saying, well, why don't you just dump all your investment into there and just knock out getting a couple Gen Zeros? Forget about the rest of that stuff. Well, when you see the gameplay and different stuff like that and different strategies, you'll kind of see more why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. Now, if you're looking to make money, obviously, in my opinion, and I'm sure a lot of people share the same opinion, Gen Zeros are going to be the most profitable way to go. Now, remember, I'm not playing this just for profit. I'm playing this for fun. I love summoning. God, I love summoning way too much. Totally addicted. So, which will bring me to goal number 2. Now, this is going to seem crazy considering I think I only have I think I'm almost at 2,000 heroes. But my goal is I want to have 10,000 heroes. Holy boozers, you say. 10,000 heroes? That's crazy. I would agree with you if it wasn't for DFK Helper. DFK Helper makes it so much fun. It does all my questing for me. It levels them up to exactly what stats I pick. It does, where is it? It does my summons for me. Oh my lord. It'll even do your duels for you. You can get into, let's see, items. It'll do all your buying and selling items for you. It'll bridge them for you. It'll do all that stuff for you so you can focus on the fun parts and you're not doing monotonous. All right, well, I need to make 10 stamp pots. Every day, I need to make 10 stamp pots on 10 different wallets. Nah, you just set it up in here. Make stamina vials. I want 1,000. If I get below 900, I want to start making them. I wanted to make them 10 at a time. That's fun to me. I can just set the settings up in there. I can optimize it. I can decide, okay, I'm farming this many Gaia's Tears a day. I'm farming this many Shimmer Skins. I got this much Swift Thistle coming in a day. I can easily craft 10 stamina vials a day. All that stuff. You need a lot of crystals. I need my crystals for my leveling. I got a lot of heroes here that every level gets a crystal. Got to maximize them. Want all them crystals to get the best levels. So I don't want just 10,000 heroes. I want 10,000 heroes that are all optimized to do the jobs that I've decided to make them for. You notice in here, I got each individual hero. Well, by the way, I color code them. Green means they got a pet. Orange means they don't require a pet. Yellow means I need to get them a pet. I got to get some foraging pets right now. I got one of my wallets every day. He hatches me 2 eggs. Not a whole lot. Hoping to get that up there, but I got to start farming more materials, which means I need more heroes. So, 10,000 heroes. That's another one of my strategies. And I'll go into more details of why that's important and all that stuff. And I'll go into each wallet, and I'm going to show you with Helper, and I'm going to show you on the actual thing I got going on here. So, that's my second one. Third goal. Now, this is going to be kind of silly. This might sound a little crazy. But, like when I was doing my mining, it was all about optimizing. Let's see if I do this, this, and this. I get this kind of hash rate. I got to up my voltage a little bit. Oh, that's getting too hot. I got to lower my voltage a little bit. So one of my goals is I want everything to run smoothly to where everything's optimized and getting me all the materials that I need to do this, to do that. And, when crafting comes, I want to have all the stuff that I need to craft. I need to have all my heroes doing their different things. Command your legion. I need a big old legion to be able to do everything I want in the game. So, third goal is to optimize my farming and all that stuff to where I'm not having to purchase any materials to do what I want. You know, I want to start getting into where I'm starting to craft all my own stones to where I'm not buying stones. You know, I'm getting closer and closer. You know, I just started actually making some mana pots so I can start crafting up some chaos stones. You know, starting to work towards that. I want to start crafting all those. Then I'm going to move into, you know, some mite stones and different, you know, different stones and get all those into place. So when I'm doing all my summoning, I'm not having to go buy stones to do summonings. So that's kind of my three strategies. That's what I'm looking at right now. So like I said, my next videos, I'm going to go more into depth on each wallet's task, what their duties are, and how I'm utilizing DFK Helper to do that. So if any of you guys aren't using DFK Helper, I'll leave a link down below to their Discord. All the information you need is in there to get started. But if you're planning on following any of my strategies or doing anything the way I'm doing it, my personal opinion, you're not going to be able to do it without DFK Helper. So I'm going to end this here. Next video I'm going to do is going to be wallet number 1 and what its task is. And then I'm going to go to wallet 2, wallet 3. And by the time I get to wallet 3, I should have 4, 5, and 6 set up. And when I get into those, I want to do each one of those individually and show you exactly what I do to set up a wallet. I'm not talking about making the wallet or none of that stuff. There's some other how-to videos out there on that. But I'm talking more on what heroes I'm going to buy, what heroes I'm going to put in there, you know, what my goals with that wallet is, how I start it, and moving forward where it's going to go. So I'm going to do that my next stream. Then I'm also going to start doing some streams that are going to be kind of more based on my sentiment of DFK helper, DFK, and what I think about some of their updates, you know, overanalyze their AMAs and stuff like that. So really appreciate you guys if you stayed to the end, listened to me. Any comments or any questions or any other things you'd like to see about what I got going on in DFK, go ahead and scribble something down below and let me know. You know, and if you want to debate me, you want to go live, argue with me, tell me I'm an idiot, my gray matter between my ears is missing, all that good stuff, let's do it. Let's have some fun. Thank you. Have a good day.